Okay, so today we are talking about the movement types. Okay, so this is also one of the important concept, movement type. Why? Because the inventory management, everything, it will be based on the movement type only. The process for all stock movements, whenever you are doing some stock movement, whether it is a valuated or non-valuated or non-stock related, stock related, whatever it might be. Okay, it's controlling by movement type, right? So based on the movement type only, the system will understood that okay, this is the process you are going. Okay, this is the process you are going. So we have as of now, if you see that we discuss about a 101 movement type, right? So what is the use of the movement type 101? It's like a goods receipt with purchase order, right? With purchase order. And if you talking about the 561, okay, or 501, okay. So what is the purpose of this 561? This is also goods receipt, but without without purchase orders or something, without nothing is there. So just it's like an initial stock upload, right? So like every process, if you see that 501 movement type is there, so 501 movement type also goods receipt without purchase order, okay. But here we know that vendor process. That means I know vendor, okay, I'm just buying, but we don't have any purchase order. We are directly buying product, okay. So like different movement types we have. So in the SAP we can see like it started with 101, okay, and it is almostly we can have the 800 8 series till 899 something which we have the movement types. So in case in future if the client is asking that I want to go ahead with the customized movement type. I just want to be go ahead with some customized movement type because they want to be do the process uh, with standard also. Or they want to be go with some customized process. Let's say example. So how many people know about the scrap? What do you mean by scrap? Okay, we whatever the stocks which is maybe damaged or it is something like already spoiled. So those cases, what we are doing, we are issuing this stock to goods issue to scrap. That means these stocks are the we should not use and we should not sell to the customer since it is a scrap. Okay, these are the products are damaged completely. In so generally we are using the movement type is 551. Okay, goods issue with others we are doing 551 movement type. This is the standard movement type. But my client is asking that I just want to create one more movement type which is like 951 movement type. So this is also goods issue to scrap, okay, but they want to be differentiate that, okay, for 551 we are doing goods issue to the scrap, okay, and 552 951 also they are doing goods issue to scrap. But it might be they are asking that these are the these products are okay, might be it's like low category products, okay, it might be it is low category products, or it may be this is the these products are the high level product, high level high category. Could be happen in the real time. Might be they can do the scrapping for any material, right? They can say that okay, this material is spoiled, this is the damage. I just want to be scrap this material. Okay, but my client they want to be differentiated that okay, what are the low category materials which is posted and what are the high category products which is like expensive, maybe they can say some indicator or something like they want to be scrapped. So just example I'm just giving that. Okay, so in that case what I can go, I can copy from the existing movement type to new movement type. Okay, so I'm just putting I'm using this movement type for the especially for the some of the category products. Okay, so if we are using different movement type, what will be happen? So there is nothing happen, right? Well, because it is also posting to scrap, this is also posting to scrap. So how we can differentiate this one? So if you remember this one, okay, we when we talking about the account automatic account determination, okay, if you're talking about automatic account determination, we discussed about account modifier. How many people remember this account modifier? What is the purpose of the account modifier? For offsetting entries, that means whatever the consumption, that means it might be it's going to production order, it might be it's going to scrap, it might be it is going to cost center, whatever it is might be, what the consumption related offsetting entries, which will be posted the transaction event key with GBP, right? It will be posted with GBP, and for the account along with this one, the transaction event key, along with this transaction event key, we also getting account modifier, because I just want to differentiate the GL account for the each and every process. So goods issued to cost center, goods issued to production order, goods issued to scrap, goods issued to project order, goods issued to sales order, goods issued to WBS settlement. So like different process are there, right? So every time I just want to be differentiate the different GL accounts. So that's why we are using account modifier. The transaction event key is the same, but in that each transaction event key have the one account modifier. So what I can do here, I can also define my own account modifier for this 951, because here also it is hitting GBP, okay, and here also it is hitting GBP, okay. But maybe I can use some account modifier for this one separately, and I can use for this one separately account modifier. Then what I can do, I can put that this GL account is for the might be different GL account. I can define this for the different GL account. So that tomorrow when the finance team they want to get the report, which is a high category products or low category products, which is scrapped, that I can get it from the GL account directly. Instead of I'm going with the document type level, we can also get from the 551 moment type, 951 moment type. But finance level, if they want to be get, they can do from the GL account, different GL account they can define, right? So how we can create the moment types in the standard process? Okay, so we can also create the moment types, but always the suggestion will be you should use the 9 series. Okay, so we need to use 9 series for creation of new moment type, because already standard we have with already 800 series, 700 series already it is there the moment type. So that's why we just need to go with the 9 series if you want to go with the new customized one. Okay, so you should not change anything in the standard ones, which is like 101, 501, 601, 701. Everywhere they have their own customized moment types. Okay, there is a standard moment type. So instead of you are changing into the standard one, you can create your own customized one based on your client requirement. Okay. Now how we can create this moment type here? Okay, so the transaction code is OMJJ. OMJJ is a defined moment type. Okay, so here only the moment type level only all the controls will be there. Okay, so whenever you creating one moment type, whenever you are creating one moment type, you also need to create reversal moment type. This is very important. The reversal moment type. Why? Because if you see that 101 is there. So for this reversal, what is the reversal? 102, right? If it is 561 is there. So this reversal is 562. That means when you're trying to cancel the document, it should be go to some reversal document, right? So if you are doing 501 moment type, if you want the document, right? So whenever you're creating any moment type, might be if I'm creating 951, okay, you also need to be create the 952 moment type. Okay, so you also need to be create a moment type 952. That means you need to be copy from the 551 to 951 and 552 to 952. Is it clear the point? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to SAP. How we can create this moment type? Okay. Now I'm just going to OMJJ type. OMJJ is a transaction code. Okay. OMJJ is a transaction code. You have to select a moment type here, the selection, and enter, and which moment type you want to go ahead. So let's say I'm just going with the 501. Okay. Or I can go with the 551. Okay. So scrap for this one. Okay. So before that, I just want to show you how it will be like. So if I just go to just like 1012999, okay, it will display that all the moment types, whatever it is there in the standard moment type. And if anyone who created 9 series, that will also show you. So you can see here the moment types, all it is, whatever it is, the moment type. Okay, you can see here. And some people, they are created with 9 series, 901, 950, 22. So like they created some of the customized also. Okay. And you can see the description here. Suppose I'm just going with the details, every detail. Okay, 101 moment type. It does not text is goods distributed purchase order. So different languages also you can maintain. Hindi language and okay, somebody they are trying to do different languages they can create. And here you can see that. Okay, if I'm just going with English, okay, but I can understand it. So I'm just going with English. Okay, now here you can see the combination 101 and the special stock and what is the purpose movement indicator with purchase order and receipt consumption. Did you observe this one? Yesterday we have seen this in the automatic account determination when we're talking about the movement type transaction event key, right? So there, if you see the special stock movement indicator, is like everything it is there, right? Like here also you can see that. So when you're creating something, okay, if you're creating something, you need to be maintained a different languages, okay? And which transaction you are using, this movement type where you are using. So might be I can use in the production order confirmation, I can use in the MIGO, MB01. So wherever I'm using these transactions, all these transactions we are using, we are just maintaining here. Okay, wherever it's not only for the MM, right? It's they can use in the different process also. Okay, the moment types. So there it is. Okay, and this is the text only, something text, and here this is the field selection control. Okay, so here what we can happen, this is for especially for the batch search strategy. Okay, in case if you want to be go with some batch for this default batch. Okay, check batch that details, you can go ahead, that we will discuss in the automatic batch determination. And here what are the fields which is required. So when you're going to MIGO, okay, MIGO, so I'm just entering that goods received with purchase order. Okay, I'm just entering some purchase order and some details. If you see that some fields are mandatory, some fields are not mandatory, hide something, how we know this one, whether it is a mandatory or it is optional or it is something which is hide. So based on the control here. So here it will tell you that, okay, when you are using this movement type, this is the optional, this is required. So like, okay, so tomorrow someone, if they want to be create some customized or some standard, if they want to be has a required field, you can select here. Okay, then update control and W. So this is especially for the warehouse management related. Okay, so dynamic check movement type and transport request, LIFO, FIFO methods. So this is completely WM related. Okay, and let's go to accounting. This is a we just if you remember this screen, did you see that earlier, this screen? Did anyone ever did you remember this screen earlier, if we see anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Where?
We were automatic account determination.
Yeah, in the automatic account determination, we are talking about the value system, right? Value stream. So there it is. So this screen will capture from there. Okay, and this next one is reversal. Okay, whenever you're creating the moment type, the reversal also you need to be captured. Okay, that you need to be mapped here. And okay, what is the type of postings that you can here define. So whether it is return delivery or reversal or transfer posting reversal, so you can define here. And sometimes, okay, sometimes I need to be maintain a region for moment type. Suppose I'm just returning the goods, so I just need to be maintain that what is the region, why you want to be reverse this one. Okay, either something quality is not good or poor quality. So it is for just information. Okay, so when we are reversing the or returning the goods, those cases might be you can tell the moment type. Okay, this moment type, these are the reasons we have, like poor quality, spoiled quantity, not good, not reachable to quality inspection. So like we can maintain different regions. Okay, and this is for the inspection. Okay, and this is for the statistical. Okay, this is for the statistic reports. Okay, okay, now let's go to back. I just want to show you in the 121, 122 moment, which is returns. Okay, in this returns, I just maintain like, okay, poor quality, incomplete, damage, delivery, wrong production. Okay, like we just created different regions. So tomorrow, if your client is saying that we have different other regions, you can maintain here. So whenever you are doing some return goods, you have to be maintained that, okay, why you are doing this return to the vendor. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Now I'll go back. Okay, I'll be creating now a customized moment type. Okay, go to moment type, and I'll be go to 551 moment type. Okay, this is the moment type. Now what I'm doing now, I'm just copying from here. Okay, just copying, and I'm entering that 951 moment type. Okay, I'm just entering and copy all. Why it's not coming? Let's go to 951 and 952. What we go? 551 and 552. Okay, let's start copying from here. Okay, 951. Specify the key areas. Where it is key areas. Okay, just copying this one. Enter that to one. Done. Somewhere it is missing. Why it is missing here? Specific. You have attempted to create an entry where whose key is not in the range of defined this area. Okay, right. Okay, let me try it different way. I will just create get 51. Somewhere it is capturing. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just give you complete 101 finite. I think might be that is the origin. I'll just giving the 101 to 999. Okay, I'm just giving all the range here. Okay, let's go to 551 now. Okay, select 551 first and copy and enter the 951. Okay, now it will be copied. Okay, so copy all. Okay, now wherever you want to be skip this transaction codes are we don't need, right? So you can skip wherever you are getting error message. I'm just skipping that. These transaction codes are repeated. So wherever it is not required, I'm just skipping that. Yes, so many languages are maintained. Okay. So now it's copied. 1028 entries are copied. Okay. Now I'm saving this one. Okay. I have created this one. So the first thing is what you need to do. If you want to change the regions, okay, you can change or you can maintain the region for moment time. The second one is reversal. Okay, I just said that the 551 is mapped to 552. Okay, if you want to go ahead with the 552, it's okay, but we created our own customized, right? Obviously, we're just looking into some other moment type, that is reversal moment type. So what you need to do next time, what you need to do, you just need to be created for the reversal, which is 552 to 952. Okay, so I'm just going again. So now position, and we go to 552. Now I'm creating 952 by copying from the 552. I'm just copying 952. So now I'll go to 952 and copy all. And again here we need to be skip something wherever it is there. Okay, so now 952 also it is created. Okay, now, so what you need to do first for 952, you need to be maintain the reversal. So let's go to 952. First, I'll go to 951. Okay, so I'll just go to reversal first, the movement type, and I will be maintaining my movement type 952. Okay, and here we'll be maintaining again 952. Okay, so that means, okay, I just want to save. Okay, let's save first. Okay, let's save first. It is not saved. Okay, now I'll be go to here. I'm just changing here 952. Okay, so go to 952 here. So for whenever there is a reversal for movement type for 951 is 952. And now again, I need to go back and I just want to change for the 952. 952 reversal. What is the 952 reversal? 951. So I just need to be changed for the reversal of this one 952 is to 951. Okay. So this is the one thing which it is required. Okay. And the second one is field selection. If the client is specifically they want to go with some required fields and optional fields or something. Suppose I just want to go with this ST TXT is a mandatory when I'm using the 952. And the same case, if I'm just going with 951 also. Let's say I will go for the 951. Even I'm just maintaining when I'm just maintaining 951. Okay. I just want to be changed. This is the mandatory field. GTXT is a mandatory field. I'll tell you what is the field is for. Okay. This is the reference field, the text field. This is okay. So I'm just putting this is required. That is one. Okay. And the second might be you can maintain allowed transactions. If you created any customized movement types, customized transaction code, you can maintain that. Or else if you are using Migo, we need to check that okay, Migo is there or not. So that means this movement type will allow this transaction. In this transaction code, this movement type will be allowed. On the accounting group. Okay. Now in the accounting group, suppose let's say my process like okay, when there is a 951, 551 movement type with the cost center value update with all these details. Okay. If suppose I just want to be change this VNG to my own customized one. Okay. So then I can create that. Okay. I can create here and I can maintain my own account modifier. Okay. So for these type of the transaction event case, we'll get the account modifiers. Okay. GBP, PRD, and KON. This kind of the transaction event case we'll get. Suppose I'm just maintain here. Let's say which process I want to go. Suppose with quantity update and value update, normal process, which is like this one. Okay. There is no special stock and quantity update and value update, and this is for the consumption. So I'm just okay, not here. This one will go VNG GBP. I just want to go. So I'm just putting something like XYZ. Okay, save. Okay. So I just created this XYZ here. Okay. First, what we'll do, we'll try to post some posting in the by using Amazon type. Okay. So generally we are using 551, 101, 201, right? Now I'm just using my own customized one. Okay. So I'm just going goods issue with others and I'm just planning to do the moment type with 951 moment type. Let's try that. Okay. So, okay, sorry, I'm just want to select others, goods issue with others. And I'm just trying to check first whether the moment type which is hitting or not here. Okay, because we are using the our own customized, right? So let's see my moment type I can see or not. Okay, so let's go to down. Okay, I can see that my moment type it is there 951 and 952. Okay, so I'm just using this 951 moment type. I want to do scrap process this one. Okay, So I'm just going with any of the material which is we have stock, that we have the stock, should be have the stock, because I just want to do the scrapping, right? Okay, now what I'm just doing, my plant, I'm entering my plant and entering that what are the details which is required. Okay, see here, now the text which is mandatory here, because I just put there SGTXT is the mandatory field, right? So that's why here it is coming mandatory field. So scrapping due to spoil or something which I'm maintaining. Even I can maintain my own reason for movement types also. I can maintain whatever it is, shrinkage or my, I just showed, right, shrinkage and spoil or something, right? I can maintain that also here. Okay, and then I can maintain the which vendor you got the stock, maybe this. Okay, all these details, and apart from this, you also need to be maintained which constant related scrapping. Okay, so just click on check. Okay, and post. Okay, so now the account, automatic account determination. See here, if you see that here, generally the account modifier will come here actually. Okay, so now it is coming like the XYZ, right? OBYC and go to INT GBB. INT GBB, and generally we'll maintain this account modifier here, BSX and BSA, and VAY, VBR. These are some of the standard ones, but still I can use some customized one, right? That is the customized one which I changed here. I'm putting, instead of the VBR something, I just putting like X. I'm just putting like XYZ. Okay. If you see that in OMJJ, now I can go to 951 directly because it's already mapped. Okay, now I can go to accounting grouping. So generally we should be maintaining for VNG, but here my plan is I just want to change my account modifier. Okay, so then I'm just maintaining, okay, XYZ here. So what I can do, I can just copying from the existing one and I just maintain. I'll tell you what is the difference here. Okay, so I'm just maintaining some moment type here. Okay, some GL account. Okay, so XYZ, and what is the validation class? VSC1. VSC1. Okay, so now I just planned this moment type. Okay, this GL account for my, whenever I'm using 951 moment type, I'm using this GL account. So the posting, consumption GL account posting will go to that particular GL account. Okay, the same process. I'm just going with the 551 moment type. What will be happen? Okay, even both are the same, purpose is same. Okay, but what is my intention? I want to be creating a different GL account for this type of the process. So okay, I'm just going with a different material. Okay, let's see what are the materials we have stock. Go to MB52, you can see the stock values. Okay, I'm just going that what are the materials we have. Let's go to other materials. Okay, so I have different materials here. Let me go with this material. Okay, I'm just maintaining this material. Okay, one quantity. And plant, I'm just entering all the details. Okay, if you see here, it is not asking, it's not mandatory because I'm using the 551 moment type. For this 551 moment type, this text is not mandatory. This text is not mandatory because I didn't put this text is mandatory for my moment type. But for 951 moment type, I just updated as a this field is mandatory. this XG, TXT is a mandatory. That's why it is copied. That time when we are doing 951 mom type, it is asking mandatory file. Now it's not asking. Okay, so other details we can maintain the same. Now just check and post here. Why it is again asking here? Because this 551 mom type and 951 mom type, we change the account modifier. Okay, so here in this case, the account modifier will be different, right? So okay, this is why it is asking for BSX. First, we'll maintain for BSX. So let's go to BSX first. BSX account and INT and ABCD and 3050. Okay, let's come. It is change mode. Okay, where it is change mode here. Let's go to back again. WIC BSX INT, and now I'll be maintaining for the ABCD with the. This is for a stock account. This is different. Okay, 3050. This is stock account. It is not consumption account. Okay. Now I will do again for posting this one. BSX account. Check and post. Okay. Now again it is asking now for GBP because we already maintained. Earlier we already maintained, but why it is asking again? We already maintained for this INT GBP, right? Why it is again asking? Anyone have the idea? Anyone have the idea why it is asking again to maintain? Because whatever which I maintained earlier, whatever I just maintained, that is for my own transaction, my own account modifier. It is not VNG. I didn't maintain for the VNG. If you go to 551 and 951, sorry. Yeah, if I just go to 551, in this 551, okay, I just go to accounting group. Here it is showing that the combination which is VNG, the account modifier is VNG. But if I just go to 951, okay, if I just go to 951, my own movement type, I will go back, OMJJ. Now I'm just going to 951. For this 951, my client requested that I just want to go with a different GL account. That's why I just maintain a different transaction. Different account modifier. So I can maintain the process may be same, but I can maintain a different account modifier because I just changed a different movement type. Right now, I have to maintain for this combination in the OBYC. What is the combination here? OBYC combination INT GBP VNG. So because earlier I just maintained only for the XYZ, which I created my own customized one. Right now I'm just going with the standard which I'm getting VNG. Okay, so GBP and ING. Then now earlier for XYZ, if earlier XYZ I just maintained as a 30010, right? Now I'll be maintaining for something different, like where it is type we have. Maybe if I have some other GL account, I can maintain. But here we don't have the GL account. It is showing all 30010. But I can ask, I can ask finance team to create some different customized GL account because my client is requesting that they want to be create some customized. So I can ask finance team to create some different GL account to map this process. So what I'm just doing now, I'll be creating. I'm just copying here. Okay, and might be I can put like some kind of a 9 series. Let's see how we can see. just copy it and maintain here. But we will get a error message because alternate account number already assigned to account. Alternate to account. Okay. Where is that field? Alternate to account. Okay, this is the one. Might be we have to create. Okay, one error. Okay, let me check. I'll remove first and we'll try save. Now it's created. Now I'll be go change and I will assign the same deal account here. Somewhere they will be maintained. Field GL account value not allowed. Okay. So might be we need to be create somewhere this GL account alternative account number. That's where I can have to create this. Yes, this somewhere it is there. Okay. So what I can do now, I can assign this GL account. Okay. This. So they might be finance team aware about this one, what is the purpose of the alternative phone number, but I have created, right? So what I can do this time, I can assign this combination, VNG combination with my own GL account. Okay. So where is the XYZ? So I'm just copying from here and I'm just using, this time I'm using my account modifier. And what is the valuation class? It is 3050. So 3050. And I'm just putting that my customized GL account. Okay, so now the system when it is posting with 551 moment type, it will try to the creating with 90010 which I created. So this is the way we can differentiate. The process will be the same. Both it will be doing the scrap, but I can differentiate like A category, B category, or maybe high level or low level categories. I can differentiate and I can say that okay, this consumption is especially for this GL account. So I can see here, okay, this is posted for this one. Okay, might be I can put it like the combination GBP. Okay, and here where is my last moment posted, which is. So here if you see that, here in this case, we are posted with 951 moment type, and here we are posted with 551 moment type. So both it is just scrapping only. Okay. If I just reversal this one, okay, cancel this document. Okay. It will come automatically a 552 moment type, right? Because 551 moment type we are reversing. Okay. But in case if I'm trying with the 951 moment type reversal, okay, if I'm just going with my reversal with 951, okay, now it will become automatically 952 because my reversal I assigned as a 951 to 952. So whenever you're doing some customized movement type, you also need to be create the customized reversal movement type also. It is very mandatory. So in future, if you are getting requirement from the client, so this is a very important. Sometimes might be the client also not aware. They can create own customized movement type, but some people might be aware about SAP. They will request that I need some customized movement type. So then you can do this process or to create this reversal and this one. Clear? So this is the way we can create the movement type and we can process this one.